Hello everyone. Okay, let's do F. Then we're doing the UK train stations. I'm going through the alphabet. It's supposedly very easy. I'm quite tired, so that might not be the case, but we will see how we go. Starting with Farnborough North. Farnborough, I believe, is in Surrey, or at least in that sort of region. Somewhere down here, there's Farnborough. So it could be a very easy start. I've never been to this station as far as I'm aware, but it's probably at the north of Farnborough, isn't it? There's a couple up there. There's Farnborough and there's Farnborough North. So a very easy start. And I'm looking just to the... Okay, so the station building's north of me and the track's on the right. So that's just about there. Where shall I say this is though? Oh, that's a level crossing, isn't it? Yep, so that's there. So I'm kind of just about there. And that will do for a first round. This one, I think, is that a ScotRail sign. See, so this might get a little bit more difficult now. Falkirk, Grahamston. Caledonian Sleeper goes there. Well, I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to look for Falkirk. I don't know where it is, but I know it's in Scotland. But is it higher up or is it lower down? That's the question that I need to answer myself. Okay. Falkirk. Well, I'm not seeing it at this level. Oh, there it is. Just had to zoom in a little bit more. That is Falkirk. Falkirk. Might be saying it wrong. Falkirk, Grahamston. Good. I'm on this road looking north, right on the bridge over the track. That puts me just about there. I'm just going to make sure if this road splits there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Second round. This is going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Finchley Road and Frognall, that is very, very easy. Okay, good. I'm having an easy round here. I'm enjoying this, although there's no challenge. Finchley Road and Frognall is, of course, an overground station. And it's somewhere in this region here. Kilburn High Road. Or is it before that? Can't quite remember my overground at this end, because I tend to get off at Camden Road if I'm on this line and don't go any further this way. Willesden. Harlesden. I didn't think it was this far over. No, see, now I'm on a different... Oh, what am I doing? Where are you? Come on. I said it was easy, didn't I? That was me being cocky about it, because now I can't find it. Okay, that's South Hampstead. Finchley Road. Finchley Road and Frognall. Oh, good. And I'm on this main road. Just get this spot exactly right. There's a bus stop there, another bus stop there, and right by that one. Good, round 3. And now it's going to get more difficult because this is a photosphere, so I've got no movement at all. I can rotate and I can zoom. Oh, okay. That was easier than I was expecting. Bloody great big sign saying Felixstowe. I did think the colours looked Greater Anglia. And they are, because Felixstowe is over here somewhere in East Anglia. Down near Ipswich, there it is. Felixstowe. But as we saw in the previous game, the theme park round, the photospheres are not always properly positioned on the map. So this is obviously just at the edge of the platform building, so just there. Let's see if it's marked properly. It is. Good. That will do nicely. Round 5, and I'm gonna... Is that Finsbury Park? That is Finsbury Park, isn't it? That's good. That's an incredibly easy round on the F there, so I think I might do G in the same video, because I've only been on for 5 minutes. And yes, it did say it was very easy, didn't it? It wasn't lying. So Finsbury Park is somewhere around here. Seven Sisters Road. So just up here, Finsbury Park. Again, it's photosphere, it's on the platform. So now, what platform is it on? Platform 4. Are the platforms numbered on Google Maps? What do you reckon? That would be way too easy, wouldn't it? Okay. But we can work this out. So I'm looking, let's see, if I look north, so that's one lot, and then that's probably that one there, which puts me on this one, but I'm not right up there, am I? Is that the end? That's the end of that platform. Now this is possibly where I lose my perfect score. I know I've got the right station. See if I can get that building, but that's not showing on the thing here. Yes. Okay. Didn't mean to zoom in. Okay, well I'm kind of in the middle of the platform, so if I zoom out slightly on here. No, that's in. Okay, that's that platform. Let's go there. Don't do that to me. Okay, well, it's there we go. Well, it was slightly adrift by 2 points, robbing me of my perfect. I have to keep. I don't know why it zoomed right out to show me the entire world rather than showing me how close I was, but there we are. So now I've got to try and zoom in, and I'm doing it by double clicking because for some reason my trackpad isn't zooming in properly at the moment. But here we are. So I was slightly to the south and on the wrong platform, but also photospheres and incorrect positioning. So 2 points off perfect. That is frustrating. But that means it's time for UK train stations, starting with G. So now I need to find that one. I'm just going to show more results. Okay. Again, it says it's very easy. Let's jump straight in. Probably find this one's going to be really long now. Glossop. Howard Street. That's in Manchester. Or the Manchester area, I believe. Got a friend who lives there, who I meet up with in Manchester, so it must be nearby. Glossop. Oh, it's over there. It's quite far out. And there's a railway station over there. Oh, there we go. That's Glossop, which is a silly name, but that's fine. So I'm kind of, yeah, that's Howard Street. And I'm on the junction, just about there. Let's see if I can get the perfect 25,000 on this one. Probably not, to be honest. But let's see, Guide Bridge. That looks like another Manchester logo, and it says trains to Glossop and trains to Manchester. So we can work out then that this is in that same sort of area. It's another one that I don't think I've ever actually been to. But I don't need to go there to know that it's in this area. So trains to Glossop, Hadfield, and trains to Manchester. But the fact it's got them in that order is interesting. That suggests it goes to Glossop before Hadfield, but then why would it do that? Okay, well, let's look down here. Broad Bottom, Hattersley, Godley, that's one to remember in case that one comes up. Flowery Field, should we go there? Let's go see if it actually is. And there's Guide Bridge. So I'm by the bus stop, on the bridge over the railway, just there. And my internet's gone, which is nice. And that's why it's taking so long to load. There we go. Okay, round 3. That's curious. Gairloch Head, ScotRail. This one might be a bit more challenging than everything else in the video so far. Can I get further that way? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Gairloch Head. I haven't got the faintest clue about this one. No indication of what's nearby. So let's see what we can find. It also doesn't help that my internet isn't working properly, and that clicking one arrow to go one way goes the other way. So nothing's loading at the moment properly. So what I'm going to do is fix my internet. Okay, well, we'll keep going. There's nothing here. This is up in the Scottish Highlands somewhere, isn't it? So I'm going to have to... It's the first one that I haven't really known where to look in this video. Apart from Scotland, I know it's in Scotland. But I think I'm going to have to go and explore and look for some road signs. And again, being Scotland, you don't get very many for some reason. But we have one there, footpath, but only to Dunavard Road, which doesn't help me at all. Which way shall I go? I'll carry on. This road doesn't look very sort of major. It doesn't look like it's going to give me any tidbits of information, but we will carry on and see what happens. No, it's a dead end, isn't it? Well, that's obviously the lock, and the other road there just goes down to the edge of the water, doesn't it? So, well, let's go down there and see if there's a road sign. That's the best we can do at this point. Ah, here's a bit more of a main road. If that sign says anything, it's going to say Gairloch Head Station. Nope, police station. Well, that doesn't help either. What's that one over there? Let's have a look at that one. No, so that's just local things. Right, heading south. Looking for any kind of a clue as to where in Scotland this is. It's reasonably built up. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And right next to the lock here, the lake. But again, doesn't really help anything if I don't know where I'm looking. Scotland's a big place, so I don't want to just jump straight in without knowing a rough sort of location to look for. With Falkirk earlier, I knew roughly where it was. And I'd heard of it, which always helps. Gairloch Head, I've not heard of. Never been to Scotland, as I've said in previous videos, so I don't know anything about what's where. Now, was that a sign with more places on it? Yes. So, okay. A814. And we're coming to it from the west. I mean, that's probably the best we're going to get. I can try and find the A814. It might show up. 816 is there. And then there's 9s over here and 7s. I'm pretty sure in Scotland they're fairly clustered. I may be wrong. But if they are, that means that 814 should be somewhere in this sort of area. It might not be quite as big a road as the 816, so it might not show up quite as prominently on the map. Have a quick look a bit higher up as well, because I don't know where these 8s go. There's loads of them. Gairloch, but that's spelled differently, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. I'm going to have a quick look in there just to make sure. That's not it, is it? Okay. We're also looking for Helensburgh and Arrochar. This is the thing, I don't want to spend the whole time just trawling around Scotland in the hope of finding it. Okay, I reckon 814's got to be somewhere down near the 816, right? So the 816 is down here. But not the 814. So I think we might need to investigate a little bit further and see what else we can find. Naval base. Well, that suggests it's coastal. And I'm heading east towards the naval base. So perhaps I'm looking at the wrong side of Scotland here. Let's just see. That one's going... that goes north to the base. Okay. Or is that a base as well? Is there a lot of naval bases in Scotland? Probably. What's that one? Clyde. Right, okay. And that is on the west. So Clyde is the river, isn't it, that goes to Glasgow. So that doesn't really help me at all. Yes, good. Helensburgh was on that sign. So Gairloch Head, there it is. Good, found it. Eventually. And there's the station. So back to the start. I'm looking south next to the track. I suspect right at the end of this road here. Ah, well, 1 point off a perfect. That's frustrating. But I'll carry on anyway. Let's finish this game. 4 of 5, and I have no clue. What does that say? Does it say anything? Way out. The station sign is there, and I can see the back of it. There's going to be another one in the depths of, or heights, I suppose, of Scotland. Let's see if there's a double arrow sign down here. Might indicate what the station is called, and that's the starting point. Garth. Well, it's not the ScotRail because it hasn't got the ScotRail logo on it. But I don't know where Garth is. Isn't that just a person's name? I suppose there's a station called Barry as well, isn't there? Okay. Garth. Where does Garth live? Garth. Was Garth Brooks? That was a country singer or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Pop culture eludes me. But, okay. I am on a main road. So, do I go east or west? Yeah. Let's go west. And look for a road sign with something indicating where Garth is near. That was something. Okay, it's in Wales. A483. That's probably not enough to go in on, but I'll have a go anyway. Again, Wales is one of my weak spots, like Scotland. But there's the A483, and there's hopefully, yeah, Llandovery is there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that top one, but we need to find Garth. That's Blyth Wells is that way. So we're in this region here, and there's Garth. It's probably pronounced different in Welsh, isn't it? Powys. That's probably not how you say that at all, but okay. We have located Garth, and I'm on this little weird little road here. Yep, at the end of that, tracks to my right, so roughly there. Another point off, perfect, but at this point I don't really care. Round 5, okay, it's Photosphere. Advert for Liverpool. Have we got, okay, Garston, Abbey Line. Can we see where the trains are going? Not really. Okay. Well, that's all I've got to go on. Abbey Line, Garston, and the fact that these adverts here are 2-for-1s for things in Liverpool. Or at least that one is. Don't know if that's a Merseyrail sign, but that's all I've got. So let's go into Liverpool and see if we can find Gaston. Was there it is. That was easier than I thought it would be. But yes, I was going to make a Beauty and the Beast reference, but I didn't need to because I found it. Well, I found Gaston, but I haven't found the station. The station is eluding me somewhat. Cressington. And then the next one over there is Liverpool South Parkway. So, where is Garston Station? Perhaps it isn't going to be as easy as all that. It's got to be in here somewhere, hasn't it? Surely. Perhaps it's just not labelled. It can't be that far over. What station is that? Is that... No, that's Liverpool South Parkway. And then that comes over here to that other one. Cressington. So where is Garston? Garston Way. One would assume that it would be like here somewhere, but there's no indicator of a station. Right, what else can I go on? It's single track. So I'm going to need to find a single track. That's not a single track, but that's like a depot. There's a little single track section there, but I think that's just the entrance bit to that yard. So here's a single track line, but then that splits again into two. This is a lot more difficult. There I was saying, hey, it's going to be easy, because I found it. And I've got nothing else to go on. Liverpool South Parkway. There's got to be a single track line somewhere that goes to Gaston, but then there can't be another Gaston, can there? In this area, in Liverpool. No, I refuse to believe it. And then that's an airport, so it's not. Is it that one? It's not that one, is it? Because that's not single track. Hunts Cross. I don't think it'll be further up here because that's going away from Gaston. So that's interesting. So do I just guess where that single track bit is? There's a bus stop there. Are there other tracks here, or is it single track? Single track that way too. Is there nothing I can... Yeah, helpful. Is that a set of points? It's very blurry. But if that is, then that would tie in... Would that tie in with that? I don't think it would it? And the track goes pretty much north-south, and that doesn't. So I'm not going to click there. That's just a curve there. There must be another Gaston, or I'm missing something. And I probably am missing something. But you know what, this isn't going to be a perfect anyway, so let's just chuck it in here at Gaston and see how far off we are. Yeah, substantially. Okay. There's definitely another Gaston, and it's nowhere near Liverpool. What are the chances of that? It's in Watford. It's advertising 2-for-1s in Liverpool, and there's a place in Liverpool called Gaston. And this one's down there. Well, that is ridiculous. Good, well that's G done. I'll be back next time with some more GeoGuessr from somewhere else. I don't know why that's not loading properly, but it doesn't matter anyway. That's ridiculous. But good, I will see you next time then. Bye.